A kick by round 13 GWCFL match of the day between Geelong Cricket Football Club and Thomson, and at half time, Thomson enjoying a 3-point advantage, kicking with the business term. The defence needs to be term Gus.
Left on their toes and sure they're with their opponent. Yeah. Try and hold Thomson and not think about them last quarter because it's quite a possibility drive.
Nelly now I make the play for the Cheetahs. Ball goes into the car. Comes his hand past time in particular and allows Pat Bird to pick up. Scrap right to left. Victor just who's in a service game.
He's done a reasonable job today.
Takes the mark. Let go to the side of the ground. It's wet here. Courage. Throws himself ball. No, said the umpire, he'll bounce down. About 30 metres from Thomson goal. Enjoying a privilege here. It's the commencement of the third quarter and some updates. School half time. East Coast 9-9, leading Wood Centrals 7-5, 17-7. Motlins yet to score. Right 3-3, 4, and North Geelong 5-7. Bellpost Hill 9-8. Interesting results there up to half time.
Yeah, there is a couple of results. Eastern so Werribee was always going to be.
So, they just cleared the ball out through the empty of. I'd suggest it would have been Wilkie, who's been good for the Cheetahs, up there looking for Tunga. He's forward today, which is not like Tunga, been a defender most of his life, but there's no whistle on play. Rathke was held off the ball, gets the free kick. The kick, not a good one, but it's okay. Hits the target. Berkey, I think he'll finds Williams, should run into an open goal from 30 metres and has missed it.
That was a soda pop.
Oh.
And Willie's generally a very good disposer of the ball. It's a target most times.
Geez, costly miss.
Yeah, costly miss. Good build up there by West. And good work there by Tunga. He kept the ball in and then it come out and spilt to the ground. Interesting to see that Thomson have got young Glenn Wilkins on the ground, so it's given him a bit more height. He's about 6'4" or 6'5". Almost could have just got a free kick there actually for a hand in the back.
Sure, well, it's good play. Paddles it forward to Gardner. On to Humphrey was good play. Humphrey kicks now down the corridor. Fanning, sun in his eyes, couldn't take the ball. Hotly pressed there by his opponent in Cowie, who butters up well for the Cheetahs. Goes
good
back.
Good work by Chris Wilkie there.
Hand passes back to Russ Scott. Went one way, then the elects to go short, looking for Justin Ladder. Doesn't let him down either, the big fella. Takes a lovely grab at half back. Left half back. Looks up the ground, making position. Pretty impressed with this young Burke. Keep plays on, lovely part to the running Ianelli. He played on the kick, a bit well weighted though for the leading Denning, and chipping in, taking a nice mark, Darren Shepard.
Yeah, well, that's twice they've gone forward and twice they've
Ooh. Gee, Richard Neal tried to clean up Atchison.
Oh yeah, it's interesting. No, didn't. We'll have to watch it on the video, but I don't think he ran at him and hit him in the head. I think the umpire paid him a kick because of his actual intensity, the way he went at it.
I think you might be right. Highland hand pass to the running Fanning from 50 metres. He flies at the goals, but he sprayed it to the left. Has Dan Fanning. And one goal on his personal tally this afternoon.
That'd be right behind to start the lawnmower up.
Yeah. Well, it is Saturday afternoon. The sun's shining and the birds are singing out here at Bakers Oval. And a good crowd here too this afternoon enjoying the football of round 13 GWCFL football for 98 at between Geelong West Cricket and Foot Club and Thomson. Good work, Cam Pigley picks out Latter, right half back. Williams tries to plot forward in the direction of Stuart Scott. No, it was Russell. Ball spills now Trevor Tucker. Bradley, under all sorts of pressure, lost it. And I think you'll find that the ball now has gone...
I wonder why Andrew Williams went to punch the ball there rather than mark it when it just come down there.
Oh, well, his confidence has been shattered after missing that soda pop.
Oh, is that what it is, the soda pop?
And probably dropped his butt a little bit. Goes into his own here and spark him up. Till Scotty Kelly on Stevie Sherwell. And it's out of bounds.
Here ready to note that Noel Fanning gives us after half time on the boundary.
Carry in front, good work to Fan, it all wrapped up by Tucker, good, flat by one. Little sees Russell another touch. Little circle round, near here, pass running round, just foot, no can't. He screws it back on his right though, it's a beaut. Can he take it all? The one hand goes up, couldn't control it. His second effort was good, but his kick not so impressive because he sprayed it right across the goal and allowed Acton to come and deliberately handball the ball of bounds. Riddell seems at the other end, but
basically, I suppose if you could get away, all's doing well.
Certainly is. White half full now to West Cricket and Port into attack. The stages of the third quarter. In fact, margin on the scoreboard shows 3 points. Chanel here. Pat make sure they don't. Got it to Arto. Was good. Those hand pass in ball. Chapter was good. Reserves coach. Athlete. Go half foot here. But there's no one. It's all cheated. Beautiful. Russell Scott picks it. Andy Harris. The kick. The ricochet. It's trapped by Peacock though. Just out through Warren. Batinelli was good play. There go as Frankie. But always the coach. Lovely work.
It was work. It's good congestion there and heavy traffic there by the boss.
Yes. Goal. They could draw for a few minutes of the third quarter into the breeze. Oh, he's passed it. Looking for the leading Williams.
It's not a bad kick actually.
I'll
just watch it on the just caught up a little bit, but
the main ends here.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will.
Oh, you're right.
Same
Boss got there, wasn't it?
Well, I thought he could have kicked it, but obviously need to be made it. Anyway, he's to Williams, who's left kick on this occasion. Split the work. Lovely goal. Eddie Williams. And the next in first time. And that at 7.5 minutes, I can do yes.
Yeah, well, it's pick their intensity as a quarter time. Looks like they're carried on to the second half. And yeah, it's he's going. It's 1-7 before kick for goal. So it just goes to show how tight the contest is.
Yeah,
it's
certainly.
Flowing goal kicking game. And
Johnny Mitchell, the president of Thomson, who spoke the very nice that the Jelly Ball Club ladies have gone. Suggests that they kick 8 goals this month.
is that right? Well, the rest in the
5, 6:36 to West. Thomson 4, 8:33. The Cheetahs into attack again. Control was injured, but second effort by Gavin ball now out of bounds. Geelong is an avenue loose now. Ground throw it out under pressure. Williams. Martin gave it back to Gardner, but Williams forced it short, and Zavanka gets the ball. Goes over to that was Russell. I get those balls. Then the Harris paid. It is now an opportunity to work. Play it down to
Thomson. Yeah.
Cop the good one.
Oh, the ball actually.
Touch from 30. He's hooked it again. The Whitley medalist in Tim Gard.
Yep, he's got the score. Hasn't he?
Certainly has. He hasn't got the right goal.
Trevor Kelly on the centre half there. Has gone centre half back. Flip around there. Well, actually, half back. I think.
But they still haven't their mixture, right?
Oh, no, there you go, mate.
Yeah, I'm back.
I thought you'd gone to sleep.
No, I've been talking to people.
What's her name?
His name.
Oh, sorry.
You turned on us.
No, I wasn't doing anything like that. I'm not taking anyone for a test drive 11 for the
Now, see this situation we are there now, Fano. If 8 blokes stood and 1 bloke in the circle there where guys are and they kicked it right in the lot, not a Thomson bloke wouldn't in it.
Exactly.
Kicked out to, looking there for Russell and Wilkinson. That was a bit like
Don't you tell your
chalk and
coach?
cheese.
Well, it's never happened like that before. I don't think Fano's seen it. As far as that congested goes, it's like that.
But they might stuff it up. They might all try to make it.
Well, the ball's
right.
now left half forward for Thomson to attack in this third vital quarter of football. But was by Abco e-shops.
The Ron.
If they're smart,
it.
if they're smart and disciplined, they call name when they kick it, Ron. Fano.
Right.
Tucker in front, but got it to ground. But in front there was Wilkie, whose kick, I think you'll find, has gone out of bounds on the full. Thomson through Bradley, takes the ball, kicks in there looking
Should have
for.
caught that.
Yeah, Cowan. Maybe the sun got in his eyes. Bit of a dirty after. Oh, McFarlane, clever, sharks it. Stole the ball. Highland gives it across the guard, who goes bang.
Yep.
And I think you'll see he's popped it through Tim Gardner. He has. He's broken the shackles. Tim Gardner kicks his first. An important 5th goal for the Thomson Sporting Club.
Yeah, it was a good handball out the back there, and Timmy snapped it through for a goal. Puts him back in front.
11 and a half minutes gone of the third quarter. Abco Easy Shops, third premiership quarter of football. Scoreboard shows that Thomson 5-10, 40 lead Geelong West Cricket and Football Club 5-6, 36, margin 4 points.
You know, I got told off last week, Gath.
Is that right?
This quarter's always the Abco Easy Shop quarter.
Okay.
And your scoreboard, I believe, should be 5-10, 40.
Yeah, you're right.
Back to the centre. Wilkins, too tall, got it to Fanning. Oh, Cowie, great grab. In front of Timmy Gardner.
It wasn't a bad mark. He attempted to punch it first and got hold of it on the way down.
He's Worsen out wide. Takes the ball left back. So for the run there. And good running, I'd add too. Play down with the poor Darren Chapter, who's been the back for the Tigers. That was another cheater attack. Players.
Again, actually.
High attack.
Oh, that's
This is the little.
he threw it.
It's a fair call.
Kick. The league took the stone, couldn't do so. Running out, that was harder. Clever play, that wide. Nearly got
Out of the game.
Kicks left foot up. The penalty beaters. Cowie tackled. So is good. With Scott, who drives the ground, but Wilkins nearly took another.
Good work by him. That there, he wasn't going. He made sure that
Scott now. Scott Young Burke here. Good mark.
Mark,
Kids played.
hands here in between.
Okay, he has two, Ron. He's one of their better players, isn't he?
Certainly has. Looking kick to forward.
He was off.
Up there now at half foot. Cheaters. Mix it to zone kick.
Big ball. I thought.
Nelly Peacock clash. I was going to bounce.
The ball anymore. I missed that, so I don't know what they're on
The
about.
sun was shining and pick up. Now, Neil takes it hurriedly half foot. Oh, it's a lad play on. Kick goal. They sent it right in the face.
That's been
Good fun on Craig. Gee, with
lucky to get the other push there. That was,
Well, I reckon.
there was a little push in the back.
What about Ian Elliott's effort on the thing here?
We couldn't see it.
Well, you've got to go to the man. The umpire saw it.
Well, Alan Craig had a lot of influence in this game of so, but he always gives 110.
The bench. Well, Brett. No, just Big more. Couple of Nicholas, I think.
Well, it's me a look at the ball. I think you're from his down. He's hooked. And he's older.
He's not big points like that, can you?
You can't, but again.
5-7-37. We're trailing Thomson 5-10-40. And at the moment seem to be more determined.
Oh, that's probably a possibility. I mean, the game's on the lines there, notice. Yeah, a few around. Like, as I said before, Wilco's gone in the ruck and Sherwell's gone to half-back flank. Trevor Tucker centre forward.
I think Sherwell's going off the ground. I'm not sure why.
That's a good tackle, that.
Sherwell kicks well smothered. Ardo looks to hand pass. Second effort was okay. The run of Peacock's good. Kicks long to half forward. Could have been a push against Gardner. It is.
Now there's the difference.
Where's the consistency?
That's what I was just going to say. There's the difference because that's Leroy Savanka's push was worse than that.
Yeah.
And that's what I was talking about early in the game with the two umpires being different at each end.
Oh, Savanka, did he take it? No, Peacock in front. Good mark.
Was a good strong mark. There was a few bigger blokes in there. Trevor Tucker and Leroy.
Cheetah's in front again. Ian Ellie traps it well. Got time to steady. Kick well
Great
smothered.
smother.
Highland. Second
played all
effort.
right, Highland.
Okay, yes, certainly.
Now see that handball of Christian Highlands there? That was the same as Harris's before in the centre where they played the free kick. And it's exactly what's just happened there and what we're talking
Different
about the umpires.
though, Gus.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying, and that's where the problem arises of inconsistency. Now I thought with the GFL playing today, the GDFL and obviously the Ballerine would have
They didn't. The GFL umpires are having a spell.
is that right?
Yeah. Which is hard to understand, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I suppose they're like footballers, they're going all year, so
But hang on, they don't take knocks on the body.
yeah,
do they?
true.
Is there any hard working umpiring besides running around?
Well, I'm just watching the soccer over the last few weeks. Them blokes amaze me. They get half a hip, just a little hip or something, and knock over. A bloke comes out with a bloody first aid kit. Takes 10 minutes to look after him. I look to myself, how'd they go playing footy? Gee whiz.
Ball's at centre half forward. Thomson into attack. Quick hand pass out there by Burns. But I tell you what, the Cheetah defence is pretty desperate. And there's been a whistle on play. And it looks like it's going to go the way of Thomson.
Going to go too Sherwell. He was legged after he got rid of it.
How come he's holding his shirt then, the umpire?
Sherwell just chips it across the Fanning. He's got time now to get around Rathje. He does. He's got time now. Steadies from 40 metres. The wobbly old drop punt. It looks all right though, Fano. He's popped it through. Kicks
There
his
goes
second.
the head hitting the roof again.
And a very
He's jumped up with excitement.
handy goal for the Thomson Sporting Club. It's 18 minutes gone to this third quarter. Thomson 6-10 now, 46. 9-point leaders over Blue West 5-7-37. And West really need to try and get that ball forward.
And that's on the APCO Easy Shops scoreboard, Ron. And APCO are where?
Oh, they're at East Geelong, they're at North Geelong, South Geelong, Lara, Warren Ponds,
Little River.
East Geelong, Little River, and of course,
Sunny.
Bowen Heads.
Yeah, we've got that down to a T, Gus.
Yeah, I'm good.
Back to the centre, Wilkie. No one really got a decisive tap. Oh, Burns threw it out to Bradley.
No, that's no good, didn't he look?
Ardo gets it off Bradley, looks to Gardner, dropped the chest mark, under pressure there from Wilkie. Could have been holding the ball, but was allowed to get his kick in. Oh, McFarlane somehow stole it, shoots at goal from 30 metres, and the Tigers have had two quickies and some good work there.
Let's back to that holding the ball there, like as we got on before about Harrow. I mean, for both sides, it's just creating a problem, isn't it?
It is.
That was holding the ball there. There was he didn't get rid of it in any specific way. He's called play on. Harrow's been penalised up the other end when he's just taken the ball and handballed it pretty well straight away, even though he's been nabbed. Then you've got Leroy Savanka that's pushed one of the blokes in the back there like a fair dinkum push, and it created a goal for West. Oh no, it never. Scragger missed the point. And then you've got young Jason Crichton over the other side there. They've got a slight push in the back and they've paid it. So
time check of this quarter. It's nearly 20 minutes gone. Cheetah's doing well, but Wilkie again gets the ball down to where Pucker comes out. Wilkie lends a hand. The ball spills now to Rathje, who's on his right foot. Look, they're doing his worst, and back though was behind Stein, and Stein does well on that occasion.
Yeah, the interesting contest there. I mean, young Steiny's got a bit too much height for Gavin Ingleson, so the ball's got to be put out for Gav to run into it. I don't think he's going to win the area marking duels there.
Ball's at right half forward now. The Cheetah's into attack. In front, Warren. Neil goes in pretty hard, but there's been a high tackle. I think you'll find the man in front will get the benefit. And then on that occasion, Pat Burns it was.
He's been good in the tie contest, Paddy.
Certainly played very well this quarter. Highland, well done. Got it across to Sherwell, who kicks under pressure. Ball drops short, and a nice mark taken there, Justin Ladder. Goes onto his left foot, looks across there to Stuart Scott, who's got... Well, he did have 10 metres, but Harvey's come in and stole it.
Yeah, that's his sore leg coming into it now after half-time, see? He's struggling to keep
He just couldn't make that contest, could he?
Normally he would have just whipped that away, wouldn't he? Stuart?
Oh, he would. I mean...
Fitzgerald would have just...
Well, Rick wouldn't have caught him.
That's right. Yeah. They've kicked it out to him again. But the rubber man was right there, Ronnie.
Yeah, playing
That almost
well.
could have been a free kick in the back to HR there.
Opportunity here for Cow if he can pick it up, but chipping in again, Spud Hole been terrific, hasn't he?
He has been good. So they've tackled him pretty well. They've tackled him. I know he's only light, but their pressure on him's been pretty good around the contest.
Do I hear a light?
Yeah, did you just see it go flying out the breeze there? Out the box, it's one of them throwaway lighters, Benno.
There's been a whistle on play, and Andy Harris is having a run on the ball for the Cheetahs. Gets the free kick. Goes short. Looks to Scragger.
Yeah, wave of possession.
Yeah, not good play.
Well, yeah, Scragger bounced the ball. It's
that should be a free kick.
No, it's more than the central umpires are doing. They throw it up.
Okay, ball at centre wing, member side of the ground. And
the pace there by Ardo.
If you could have got it, he had Gardner out here on his own. Look, he's still here on his own.
Got it to Fanning, who drives the ball, looking there for McFarlane. That's Cowan, I should say. And a nice mark on that occasion. Just caught Cam Pigley napping, but the ball was well weighted in front there of the big outstretched arms of Mark Cowan. He hasn't bothered the scorers so far this afternoon. He's got an opportunity here. 35
probably
metres
wouldn't
out.
have bothered the statisticians too much, just quietly.
No.
Plugger, left foot kick. It's not a bad looking kick either.
Straight through the middle. Bloke like Pluggers, you know, he might be caught in the first half. He's liable to come out in the second half and kick 4 or 5. You know what I mean?
Certainly. And all of a sudden,
Game's taken a turn.
the game has taken a little turn. The Tigers have kicked 4 goals in 23 minutes. And I'll get some in the car very shortly, Gus.
Well, I've got to tell you, mate, any Stewie Scott combination doesn't give in.
Sorry, mate.
We had to bet on Thomson for the flag.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fano, I missed that one.
I said any combination coached by Stewie Scott won't give it in.
Yeah, well, it depends on their mental attitude of the individual. I mean, Stewie himself obviously is that way inclined, and I'd like to think that everyone else is, but it depends on their own mental attitude, doesn't it?
Does. Got the good news now or later on.
You give me the good news now, no?
The bloke that we got the power off,
Yes?
the guy's got a bloke in here mowing his lawns and he's locked the back door and the bloke won't be home until 11 o'clock tonight and the power's inside.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be a long night at West. Thomson go forward. Cowan of his strength. Saved the ball and should be penalised.
Yep.
Umpires come in and he'll bounce down. About 35 metres from Thompson's goal. Tucker and Latter do battle. No player could get the ball out, so it was a bit of a tug of war. Umpire will recommence with another bounce. Good work there, Ian Alley. Quickly out to where Cowie got it across to... That could have been young Wilkie again, who's been good in defence for the Cheetahs this afternoon. Finds the boundary line. Ladder missed the ball completely. Tucker. Hand pass intercepted by Williams. Looks to Stuart Scott. Good running Wilkie. Quick kick to Rathje. He goes and takes the mark. No, not paid by the umpire. Atchison recovers well. Got it to Burn.
But he handed the ball to him.
Looks up there for McFarlane, but it was too well weighted. And Russell Scott comes out and takes the ball. Plays on quickly to Rathje. Was good play. The run there of Burke was also good. The kick not so. And the Cheetahs just falling down at half forward at the moment.
Yeah, it was a poor kick going into the forward line. Trav was on his left foot. Didn't hit the target.
Craig gets a kick. Here's a go here. Good quick hands there. Rathje to Williams. Can he slot it through? I think he can. Gee, that's a lovely goal.
He loves that in front of the crowd there, mate. He would have knew as soon as what's the crowd going to think of this before he even grabbed hold of the ball.
Well, that's his second.
No, you reckon that's a good goal, mate? We used to have a bloke play with West who could drop kick goals over his head from 40 out.
Over his head?
Yeah, that's what he told us. Did you know that one, Fano?
Oh, you're full of it,
It was Potsy Hune.
Well, that was a nice goal and a badly needed one for the Cheetahs. It's their second for the term. They've moved to 6-7 now. 43 points. Thomson 8-10-58 margin. Back to 15 points. Apco Easy Shops third and vital quarter of footy.
That was a vital goal to say the absolute least, Ronnie, wasn't it?
Certainly. Gives them a bit more encouragement. Will go too tall in the centre. Got it to the big fella Tucker. Burns mops up and gives it to the running Gardner. Chips out there looking for the leading cow. And
that was good work all round. A couple of handballs in close in the centre. The ruck knockout, you know, it just was good all round. The two blokes tackled Trevor Tucker. He's knocked the ball out and they're still hanging on to him. Timmy's picked it up and I'm not sure whether Timmy was going for Plugger or the other guy that was short. But anyway, it's been...
he did well Plugger to get to it, didn't he?
He did, yep.
27-minute mark and an opportunity here for Plugger to kick his second and just take the margin back to 21 points. Keep in mind the margin did get out to as far as 26 points. I tell you what, he's popped it through. The Plugger kicks his second.
Yeah, it was just what we spoke about a couple of minutes ago. So I would have come out and kicked 3 or 4 in the second half.
That breeze is still favouring the city end, but it's going to be, as you said earlier, Gus, positive mental attitude that'll win it.
Yeah, well, last week against the boys played up at Werribee, they were kicking with a 5-goal breeze in the third quarter, our blokes, and they never scored with it. Werribee kicked 6 goals. So that is a mental attitude,
Certainly
I think.
Is.
Although can't take nothing away from Werribee, they had a real good second half of the game.
Well, Apco Easy Shops are proudly presenting this third quarter, and they tell us that Geelong West are 6-7-43 and Thomson are 9-10-64. How about that?
You've done well there, Fano.
I just thought Ron might have gone to sleep on us.
Well,
still awake up there, son?
I am. West
Lights
really...
are on. We could call you Barry Walker next.
If they can hold on to a 21-point margin, I think they've got a real opportunity here,
I
West.
think that lady's knocked another ball off. Oh no, it's come back. We might have to cut the end of our power lead off tonight.
Just roll up, leave it at his front door, pick it up during the week.
We need it for tomorrow in Wodonga, mate. It's a worry, isn't it?
It is a bit of a worry.
Ah, you smash a window.
That's all right. There's a few bricks around. So.
Ball has now been returned to the centre of the ground. I would suggest just about siren time.
Yep.
Wilkie. Coming out Ainsworth was good play. Got it to Scott. That was Stewart. Williams traps it now at centre wing. Alex the hand pass to the running Ainsworth. It was good play.
That's dropping the ball. Had prior opportunity, did he?
He did. And he's been held now against Jason Stein. Frank Ianelli will get the free
He
kick.
never retarded him, though, Fano. He never...
Oh, yes, he did. The bloke that
No, he
had-
knocked him over with the swing
Well,
arm.
isn't that retarding him?
No,
If you're not a bloke over, we certainly can't be keeping going forward.
You've got to hang on to him, mate.
Atchison under pressure, hand passes across the face of goal. Dangerous play, but Peacock was there.
I mean, how many times would you see Timmy Gardner get tackled and then keep running and then break off? If that's the case, that's holding the ball every time.
No, totally different thing.
Ball goes, it's into the
He
right.
dispossessed him.
No, he never. He handballed it out.
Well, I disagree with you.
Okay, have a look on the video.
A goal here
Hope you're
for
not
the
giving
Cheetahs
best
would be
players
very
best and
handy.
fairest.
What am I going to put in there? I can't pick anyone because I retarded him. Look out, what's going on up here?
They're just asking one another what time they're going to the nightclubs tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a free kick to West, is there?
Yep.
I don't know what that was for. Is it a bit fresh up here, Ronnie, or is it me?
It has. The temperature has just dropped.
Gets worse.
Now, Leroy,
Good down here.
So-
We're usually on the other side with the sun.
pretty
Yeah,
tight angle,
He's missed it.
just everywhere.
kicked it right across the face. Tunga now.
That's holding the
One
ball.
way.
He's holding the ball and he was going to pay it too.
Meal! No, it wasn't. It was Strager.
He was going to pay. He put the whistle to his
That's
mouth, and
holding
I'd
the ball.
almost agree with you there.
That was a disgraceful bit of umpiring. These
Well-
umpires haven't been good.
Gee, that's a handy goal into the breeze late in this third quarter. And time check shows, fellas, it's 31 minutes of played. And the margin now is back to 15 points, Gus.
Yeah, well, it was a pretty lucky goal there by West. I think for the situation the way it was, it almost could have been paid holding the ball. But anyway, you need the lucky breaks. Whatever's club you follow or
Well, they
whatever
go
side
both
you're in.
ways, don't they?
Sorry.
They go both
Yeah,
ways.
well, both sides have had them away up for and against,
Yeah.
and which we haven't hidden that fact that I don't think either you or myself, Fano, have been biased to any extent that we've tried to hide it.
That's holding the ball.
And it still took him 10 minutes to blow his whistle.
Yeah,
West
bad
now.
option.
Wilkie.
That's
Russell
deliberate. That is deliberate.
Good play.
I don't care what you tell me, that is deliberate. There was no West players in the vicinity.
Got away with it though, Russell Scott.
He
You
did.
can't see the boundary on when he had his eyes closed because of the sun. Fano.
Oh, crap. That's around the neck. Yeah, he's picked that one. That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
Well, see, I didn't think there was much in that at all.
Oh, yeah, he definitely clipped him over the
Did he?
ears.
Yeah, I was watching a couple off the ball actually, just caught out of the corner of my eye, but
There's a push in the back. Well, it really wasn't, was it? It was body on body.
yeah, I think it was body on body.
Scotty wants to move it. Time's ticking on.
He won't kick that far, will he, Gus?
No,
No, he needs someone to lead.
he'd be disappointed if the siren blows here.
That's a spot for it.
The only trouble is, this is exactly the situation that happens there. Your phone's going to ring, Brett. The exact situation what happens there, if it gets punched away, you're straight away in the corridor for the opposition to run straight down the middle.
Yeah, but
Because you've changed across in front of the numbers.
Yeah, okay, but they bottle it up well there at centre forward.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the defence is good.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the Fano, I think the both sides' defences have been on top.
Yes.
Tucker does well. There's been a
Oh, I don't know about that. See, even Tucker didn't know he was going to that.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
well, good quarter of football. Both sides is at 3/4 time. Apco Easy Shops third quarter scoreboard. Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club 7-7-49. They trail Thomson 9-10-64. Margin back to 15 points, and we have a very interesting ball game on our hands, Gus.
Well, the fitter side will obviously, Thomson have got the advantage going into the last quarter, being 15 points up, but the fitness will actually show out. I don't think the Brews will have much impact on the position or the situation at the end of the game. So yeah, it'll be an interesting last quarter.
Well, Thomson kicked 5 goals too. Cheetahs 3 goals too to the Breeze, so a good quarter from both sides, and better players, mate, from that term. Just quickly.
Yeah, you could go through them. I suppose I think the work rate of most players lifted, and I think they were generally across the board. Most players were exceptionally good in that quarter. Wasn't a quarter where there was players that were outstanding for both sides. I think Plugger started to come in out there. He kicked a couple of goals, had a couple of kicks, but I think apart from Plugger, I think the Thomson across the board, they all were workmanlike. I think similar to West, as I said, I don't think there was anyone outstanding. Probably maybe Justin Ladder, I thought, had a very good quarter. And they've actually got a couple of blokes down as well, West, at the moment, and they need them blokes to lift for the last quarter if they're going to win the game.
Well, we'll be back with the final stanza in just a moment. Hope you're enjoying the call on 94.9 Guest FM.